I got something a little bit different for y'all. I'm just sharing a journey with y'all that I've been taking, and I never really shared it with y'all. But currently, today marks 100 days since the last time I smoked za weed. I don't know, marijuana. I don't know what you can say on here, but today marks 100 days, and I'm gonna go through the whole journey with y'all, letting y'all know what I learned throughout the journey. Also, the reason I stopped doing it, and pretty much just share the experience with y'all. So, last time I smoked was back on my birthday. That's around January 18th. So 100 days ago. Before that, I was a pretty like heavy smoker. I was probably smoking every day. I'd say every day. I was probably smoking 2 3 months a day, somewhere around that range. And to be honest with you, it was cool for the first part. I never really understood the reason why basically the reason why I was doing it, or basically the reason I wanted to smoke anyway. And that's kind of where it all began, where I wanted to stop. Because when I thought about it after like deeply thinking about me smoking, just asked myself, like, why do you smoke? And I couldn't answer the question. So that kind of fed into me wanting to take the little break from it. As of right now, at the 100-day mark, I don't really feel tempted to smoke anymore. That's one thing I can really say. And not even just that, I don't think I might smoke again. And that's the crazy thing to say, but I don't think I might smoke again. And it's not a bad thing, but it's just something I experienced. I like the way I feel right now that I don't smoke. But let's get into the reason that I really stopped. It got to the point where I felt like I was using weed as like a coping mechanism to ignore things. Like whenever I was feeling something, going through something, I would smoke, and this would help with ignoring the issue. Like at the times where I was high, I just would feel at ease, like nothing is really bothering me. But it got to the point where I just noticed that I wasn't really addressing what I was going through. I was just ignoring it, and I didn't want to ignore it anymore. So pretty much, I just wanted to face it head on, being sober. And at the end of the day, I will say that that helped me really, because at the end of the day, I figured shit out about myself that I didn't really understand at the time. And honestly, I won't say I'm a complete different person, but I'm a grown person. Let's get to the next part. Another thing, I feel like weed made me comfortable with being where I'm at. Basically, I don't know if that makes sense. So basically, when I was smoking weed, it made me comfortable with being lazy. It made me comfortable being the way I was. Because like I said, I smoked every day, so pretty much, I feel like weed kind of blocks your senses, and the things that I needed to do or focus on, each time I smoked, I just stopped caring about it. And after smoking 3 blunts a day and stuff like that, you pretty much, your problems are ignored, and then you got the next day and you're repeating the same cycle. So pretty much, I was ignoring everything I had to face at that time, and that shit was bad. And not even just that, it's the brain fog that came with smoking weed. I'll be honest, my thoughts have been way clearer. Our response times have been way quicker. And honestly, I've been very decisive about each action or choice that I need to make. I do feel like when you smoke weed, you get constant brain fogs. My weed smokers, y'all know this. Like when you're high as fuck all the time, and somebody asks you a question, your response time is delayed. I know y'all understand this, and not even just that. When you need to make a decision, it's kind of delayed too. And I don't know if it's for y'all. I know some people might have different reactions to weed, but for some people, I know weed might bring out a better side to you. Like might make you more creative, might make you more give you a better work ethic. But for me, it was complete opposite. Opposite. I probably could have changed it, but each time I smoked weed, I just was going through the same shit. So that's pretty much why I did it and why I stopped. But like I said, smoking weed did cause a lot of brain fogs, bro. Like, and now that I haven't smoked weed in 100 days, my mind 100 days ago versus now is completely different. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, I feel like I'm much sharper. I'm more creative. I'm more disciplined. I'm more motivated. Basically, all that stuff. Because when I was smoking weed, I feel like I used to create problems for myself that didn't exist, and I needed to stop doing that shit. Like, I would overthink everything when I was lit. I feel like that's everybody because like when you're weed, you have those high thoughts. You know the high thoughts when you think about something and you think deeper about it. Basically that. But overall, I'm not mad that I did those things or went through those things just because I like to look at the positivity out of everything that I experience and do. So basically, I just got to feel a way that I felt. Not even that. I got to experience a way that I was to what I am now, and I'm happy that I changed. Like I said, I don't know for sure if I will ever stop, if I will ever start smoking again. I just know next time that I do it, I will do it the right way. Like at the end of the day, if I decide to smoke again, I'm gonna smoke when everything is good, when I completed everything, when I'm in the right mindset, when I did all my work for myself, things along that line. But as of right now, I don't think I will ever smoke again. But we can't predict the future type shit. Then another thing, I will say, I think smoking weed make you way more anxious than you need to be. I'm gonna be honest, bro. When you smoke weed, you're way more anxious. Like I said, it would be times where I'd be smoking and I just start overthinking everything. Like, damn, I gotta get this done. Damn, I got this done. And then I start talking down on myself. And not even just that, when you're around and smoking around people, you feel different. Like, I didn't feel like myself when I smoked weed. That was the main thing. Sober me, like, I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. I haven't smoked weed in 100 days, but I still get that feeling of being high. And I'm not saying like off of weed, like I'm high off life. I'm high off energy. I'm high off positivity. Like I'm high off waking up each and every day. Like I just get these random bursts where I'm like, damn, did I smoke? And I'd be like, no, I don't smoke. So why do I feel this way? Like I feel hype. I'd be like, damn, I'm just enjoying life. And that's the main thing. Like, and once I figured that out, like once you take time and really like put everything into yourself and work on yourself, you don't even need that feeling anymore. That feeling I was chasing the band high and everything, that shit was really bad for me. And I think it was just probably the way I was approaching it and using it. But I just feel like I didn't really get a lot of stuff done. And me being the person I am now, I really think weed doesn't even fit into my regimen anymore. Hopefully I use that word right, guys. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up after this video to see if I use that word right, but either way, y'all know what I meant. But like me now, like I'm so disciplined in my schedule where I work two jobs. I go to the gym daily. I got to focus on my diet. All along those lines, I don't think weed would mix in with that because first things first, weed make me sleepy, tired, and really don't want to do anything. I think it would get in the way of me getting up every morning to go to the gym. Also, come in conflict with me working two jobs. I might not feel like going to my other job after I just smoked the weed. You feel me? Not even just that, the diet part. When I used to smoke, I could eat a table. Pause. But you know what I mean. Like anything in my sight, bro. Snacks, food, desserts, everything. I'm not saying no. And right now, I can't really do that right now because I'm on a calorie deficit. I eat less than like 1,800 calories a day, so I can't do that anymore. But overall, I like the journey. I'm gonna tune y'all back in. I'm gonna make a new video probably. We're at the 100-day mark. I'm probably make another video at 200-day mark, or if I'm not gonna say it's gonna end, but if push comes to shove, yo, in the comments real quick, let me know what push if push comes to shove. What does that saying even mean? Like I never get it, but I use it all the time. But if that happens, I'll make a video on that experience as well. I do got some more content coming out soon. It's some different content too. Like I like, y'all gonna see when it's tune out. I don't even want to say too much. I don't like saying too much because I don't want to have y'all hopes too high. I just want to throw it out there. As of me, the person I am now, I don't really like talking about things anymore. I just like doing it. Action proves stronger than words. So that's the type of person I am right now. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Other than that, stay positive, stay blessed. We're rocking with Super. See you on the next video.